Amelie, today we get to open 2. 11. Amelie. Amelie. Huh? Look, a metallic green crayon. What's 12? Amelie. Wow. A window marker. A window marker. Did you eat some of it already? Oh my gosh. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Okay.
E a câmera? Deixa a câmera aí, senão vai cair, vai cair. É? Now we're out of focus.
So I'm here in one of the labs at Dolby, and I just recorded a cover that will be uploaded. Yusuf is here too. Come on, Joseph, what's the deal? It'll be uploaded to my covers channel. I have a second channel that I upload covers. There's one cover there because I never uploaded another one again. We'll be loaded there whenever I finish editing. I don't know when that's gonna be because I have to edit a vlog every day, so that takes some time. And I have a pretty fancy setup with like 2 microphones plus the one on my camera, because that's what it takes to make me sound good. I have to add some reverb to my voice. Magic of audio. Now that I've done this, I need to go back to work. So does Yusuf. He wasn't here the whole time with me though, I was by myself. It's really hard to sing when there's people watching you. You get quite self-conscious, but I'm comfortable with the camera though, even though I know there will be lots of people watching it, if they want to. There's potentially lots of people watching. I would hope there's lots of people watching. Time to go home. I'm really excited about what's in this pack. It's one of my Christmas presents that I'm going to open today because I really need it. But yeah, today's been a productive day. I did a lot of work, and also I recorded a cover, as you already know. It actually sounds adequate, so I'm pretty happy with it. Only had to sing it like 3 times, 2.5 times. Not too bad. I'm sure I could make it better if I practice more, but don't have time for that. That's what reverb is for, amongst other pretty neat effects. No auto-tune though, I don't even know how to use it. Quick interruption for petrol. The only thing more annoying than having to put petrol on my way to work is having to put petrol on my way home. I have to drive for like 5 minutes to the nearest petrol station before I cross the bridge because I don't want to risk it. So annoying. So annoying. Finally home. I can finally open my early Christmas present. Can't wait. Oi! Amelie, let's open my present.
What is this?
Part 1, a USB hub. Excellent. Then, the most important one of all.
You bought yourself a keyboard again.
A keyboard! I have one of this at work, but I really need one at home because my keyboard at home is the worst. Oh, you want to see what's inside? Ooh, of course you do. Me too. Okay.
Yeah. Ooh. Touch the keys, Amelie. Press them. There you go.
Oh, look at that, Amelie.
Amelie, look. You light up?
Look.
Yay! We're teaching her slightly bad habits, Carlos.
Why?
Oh yeah. She's gonna bang on your keyboard.
As long as you don't throw it, it's okay. We're playing Scrabble, which is a bit unfair because I don't speak English really well, so they have very strong advantage. Those two.
ESL.
ESL for both of you.
I need to rethink my argument. As predicted, the winner is the Australian one. I mean, I'm Australian too, and Liz is Australian.
We're all Australian, man.
But I wasn't born here. The only reason I didn't win is because I got distracted and I started mixing my cover that I filmed today. It's not an excuse, it's true. They're all playing and I was mixing the song there.
And you gave up.
I didn't give up. I was trying, but when you're distracted, it's difficult. It got late and Lisa left. I somehow finished mixing my cover. I'm not very good at mixing audio. I think I can do it. In all honesty, I could have given to my friend Dave and he could have done it. He's really good at it. It would have taken time. I'm impatient. I wanted it today. So I might end up having my cover video published at the same time or even earlier than my vlog. 2 videos in one day, hey? Crazy. Although the cover's pretty easy. The audio is the thing that takes a long time. The video is literally just one shot. I actually have 2 cameras, but there's no point. They look pretty the same. There's really no point. I need to install my new keyboard. While I do that, I'm gonna show you my setup in case you're interested. If you're not interested in like these technical things, maybe skip this video. Watch yesterday's video if you haven't seen it yet. Or maybe just watch this, because there could be some Easter eggs that are completely unrelated to technical things. You have already seen my screen door to protect my computer and AVR from Amelie, so she doesn't change the volume to dangerous levels. She's almost done that one day. It's pretty dangerous. See, at Adobe we have all these audio labs, and every single one of them have an emergency stop switch in case it gets really loud for no in case something goes wrong, because some of them have lots of speakers and they're quite powerful. The reason why I bought a USB 3 hub, which by the way also comes with a USB-C cable. I'm just future-proofing myself. The new MacBook Pro has 4 of these, and that's it. And a headphone jack, because the quality is good enough for the MacBook Pro but not good enough for a phone. Honestly, I don't care. I don't have an iPhone. I would never buy an iPhone. Okay, maybe I shouldn't say never, but I don't see myself buying an iPhone in any future, any near future, or medium. The reason why I bought this is so I can have my mouse and keyboard connected to this, and then if I want to use my desktop, I just plug this into the desktop, and if I want to use the laptop, I just plug into the laptop. It's genius, isn't it? And then for the screen, I just have to switch cables on the back because it only has one DVI input. It doesn't have a HDMI input. It's old. It's good, but it's old. So I can get rid of this old keyboard. Shadi thinks it's a good idea to give to Amelie as a toy, so she plays with it. I like it. Keyboard is set up at the moment on my desktop, which is a Linux machine. So that's why there's lots of terminals open, because that's how I use my Linux. I do open a browser or a graphic application from time to time, but I tend to do everything else just in the command line. A future project will be to replace this box with a proper laptop stand, so I can actually put it right next to my desktop here. Maybe I'll make a foldable one. Something that you need when you make lots of videos, like I do when you vlog, is you kind of need a charging station. And other than the mess that it turned into, I really like my charging station. So I have my Canon charger plugged in all the time. But at the end of the day, I take the battery out of my camera, I take the card, copy the files, and while I copy the files, battery comes straight here. I also always carry a second battery in my bag. Sometimes I swap them, so I use the battery that is in my bag for like a week, and then use that for a week. Leaving a battery without use for a long time is not very good. I also have an Anker USB 6-port charger, which is pretty good. So I charge phones, I charge my GoPro backpack and things like that. And then there's a lot of mess. My Phantom charger is here as well, but the batteries are on the table because there's not a lot of space. I always keep them charged as well, so if I use my drone, which I haven't used in a while, I really want to take it to work tomorrow. I think I'm gonna do that. But whenever I use them, I just charge them afterwards. Make sure they're always charged because I never know when I'm gonna need them. I'm just really happy I finally have a decent keyboard at home. What really matters about this keyboard, I mean, Ducky is a pretty good keyboard. They make very good keyboards. What matters is the switches, the mechanical switches. So this is a Cherry mechanical switches. And for this one, for the one I work, I got Cherry Brown because they're not clicky. There's like so many different types of switches. If you're interested, you should go and have a look. And then there's some of these things you can buy that have all the switches in one tiny little keyboard, so you can try it before you buy a proper keyboard. The clicky ones, people say, are better for gaming. I wouldn't know, I don't actually play games that much. The MX Brown is pretty good. It's not clicky, but you still have a good feedback. It's still noisy. It's not like super noisy, but not as noisy as a clicky one. I think it's time for me to go, but just one more thing before I go. I think today is Robert Silva's birthday, Silva Show Robbie. So happy birthday. And to all of you, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again tomorrow. This is a cover of Little Light by Louis Watson.